Hello. In this video, you are going to be able to use the area formula as your multiplication equation to find an unknown factor. What is area? Remember, area lives inside your shape. Area is the number of square units it takes to cover the surface of a figure. Always remember, it's labeled as units squared. Let's take a look at some examples. In this example, we're going to find the area of a rectangle that is 45 centimeters square. If the width is 3 centimeters, what is the length? So it gives you a hint right away. When given a word problem, the first thing you should do is to draw that wonderful picture. So let's go ahead and do it. Already told us we need to find the area of a rectangle. Okay, so the first thing they want us to do is draw a picture. So we can all draw a rectangle. May not be as perfect can be, but here's my rectangle. And it's telling me that my area is 45 centimeter square. Okay, so it gives us the area. Remember, once again, area lives inside of your shape. And then it says if the width is 3 centimeters, what is my length? So I know right away I'm missing my length. Okay, so let's go ahead and plug in our width, which is 3 centimeters. Okay, but after you create your beautiful rectangle, you would want to write the formula down. So let's go ahead and write that formula down. Area is equal to my length times my width. Sometimes you're going to see it written as A is equal to L times W. It's the same thing. Okay, so let's go ahead and plug in the information that's given. I'm just going to write it below here. So I'm just going to rewrite the formula. A is equal to my length times my width. They gave us area, so let's go ahead and plug area in. Area is 45. 45 is equal to, what's my length? We don't know, so let's just write that L down, times, what's my width? They told it that was 3, so we're going to put 3 down. Okay, so what are we looking at? Remember, we need to find what is the length. So I want you, this is where a lot of you guys get confused. I want you to zoom in on this operation. What operation is that? I can hear you. Very well, if you say multiplication. That is correct. Now I want you to think, ask yourself, what is the opposite of multiplication? And if you say division, you are exactly correct. So it's asking you to set up a division problem. Okay, so go ahead. I'm going to set it off to the side. So I'm going to have 45, okay, lives inside of my house, and my 3, okay, because if I divide both sides of my equation by 3, this is what I'm going to have. So if you have an improper fraction, when you write it, the top dog, which is my 45, goes in the doghouse. Okay? I have 3. How many groups of 3 can I get out of 4? You tell me 1. That is correct. 3 times 1 is 3. Okay, we get to subtract 4. I take 3 away. That leaves me with 1. I get to bring down my 5. Hope I'm making sense. How many groups of 3 can I get out of 15? I heard that. Yeah, 5. Okay, 5 times 3 is 15. And once we get to 0, we're done. So what is the side length for my rectangle with an area of 45 centimeters square? Can't hear you. Yeah, that's correct. My assignment that's missing right here, it's 15 centimeters. Okay? Now, we're not done. You can double check, triple check, all the check in the world. Remember, if we go back and we plug in our A, which is 45, okay, is equal to my length, we just found it. We said was 15 times, I'm just changing up some colors on you, and my width is 3. So now 45 is equal to, what is 15 times 3? 15 times 3 is 45. So does 45 equal 45? You bet. Okay, so remember, you can always double check your work to make sure that you have multiplied or divided correctly. Hope that makes sense. Remember, you can always pause, rewind, rewatch as many times as you like.